Have plans? Things may not work out as you hoped, as disruptions can mean they have to be cancelled or rearranged. It helps to be flexible today, as people you thought you could count on might let you down. It's not necessarily their fault, as they may have issues to contend with. It can be very annoying though. Aries. Expect a lot of phone calls today. A relative or neighbor could suddenly announce that they are moving to a distant state, or even out of the country. Or someone close to you who lives far away could suddenly come to visit you. Whichever it is, possibly both, you're likely to have a busy day, full of interesting news and maybe even some disconcerting gossip. Don't believe everything you hear, however. Check out the facts first. Taurus. The aspects are favorable to the start of a new cycle of introspection. Today, you will reflect on your life and its ups and downs. You will also be thinking far ahead. How should your life be this time next year? Think about improving your relationships with your family and friends, even although it may not be easy. Today, you will be trying to find your equilibrium again and again. Gemini. An upsetting phone call or email could come from someone living in another state or outside the country. Be sure, however, that you get the facts before you make yourself crazy. Nothing is as it seems on the surface. You might witness an unexpected rush of people moving out of your neighborhood. It might be difficult for you to concentrate on reading. You'll feel better if you take a break. Get away for the evening. Cancer. Today you should have a lot of vitality. Recently, you may have decided to take more matters into your own hands. Your relationships will only benefit from this decision. The conflicts you have had to deal with were greatly based on a lack of understanding. You sometimes have to make compromises. Try not to be too demanding. Leo. Today is a good day to take chances. You may be quite successful if you are ready to defend the things you really care about. Pretend that you are the director of a film and that you have just met a potential producer for your movie. You just happen to have your script in hand. Are you ready to move up in the world? Are you ready for success? Virgo. Surprising events that catch you off guard could take place today. It might be the sudden reappearance of someone you care for and whom you haven't seen for quite some time. This person might overwhelm you, but it is clear to you that he or she is seeking your advice or assistance. In fact, you are probably exactly the person they need. Make time for them. You never know when you might be in need of a steady shoulder yourself. Libra. Everything is relative. Were you aware of that? Sometimes it's not so easy to remember that, especially on days like today. If you are not able to follow along in this with everyone else, you may really feel left out of things. You need to be able to accept the fact that you're probably not as perfect as you think you are. Your truth is not necessarily the absolute truth. Scorpio. Today is a day for celebration. One of life's small victories will bring you out of your daily routine, and the people around you will feel the warmth of the rays of your sun. People will put their trust in you, and you will be given a certain amount of authority. Rejoice in this little victory, but be careful not to get too carried away. Sagittarius. It's very difficult for you to reconcile your desire for creativity and originality in your life to the constraints that society puts on you to be an efficient and productive person. This is one of the great dilemmas facing a lot of people these days. It's as if you have to hide your real personality in order to live up to what other people expect of you. Some advice for today. Don't be so hard on yourself, you're only human. Capricorn. Today you could be thinking about what you really want out of life. You're a very easygoing person. You tend to flow with whatever comes towards you. But sometimes you lack the focus to push yourself to the next level. Your ambitions might not rule you because you just enjoy each step of your life's journey. Today you could be wondering if you really do need to focus more. Don't be afraid to set yourself on a different course. Aquarius. Have you been a lot more demanding in your relationships with other people over the last 2 weeks? You're tired of things being so ambiguous or lukewarm and sporadic. It's time you build something solid in your life. If you have expressed this kind of dissatisfaction with your partner lately and your relationship took a beating because of it, things should finally get back to normal today. It's time to kiss and make up.